Welcome, welcome. Mentor Monday here. Hello, everybody. It's January 24, 2022. Claudia and Kulwinder hosting for you today. We always have great leaders, Bansi and Doro and Janet, who I'm probably going to ask, and Margaret ask for them to join me and Kulwinder so we can have a conversation about the topic. So since it's January, we have been talking about goals and dreams and doing things with intention, having courage, because it really is a great year. And it depends on the way that you see things. You can see that obstacle and it can become a very, tall mountain, or it can be a step towards something even better and more exciting. So as I was sharing this morning, we moved with our family, and it was a challenging experience. And somebody said to me, I think it was Kulwinder, but that you have to look and remind yourself to look at things like children. Everything is an adventure. So anything that happened last year, do not look at it as, oh, I'm glad that 2021 is over, including the pandemic. Everything is an opportunity. So you have to train your brain, because if you don't train your brain is like a horse that went wild and you cannot control it. And then the ideas will keep and continue overboarding, and you will get anxious. And when you're anxious, you cannot think. So when you cannot think, Dave used to tell us, you become, it's like analysis by paralysis. You're like, what am I going to do? What should I do? Who should I talk to? The business is this, the business. And so you can't do analysis by paralysis, which is analyzing everything. Here, we are here to support you, and we move forward, and we move as a team, and we move together. So the one thing we need to make sure that we're clear about is, where do you want to go? And it's not where your upline wants you to go. It's not where your husband or wife wants you to go. And it's got to be inside of you. Nobody can take you to a place you don't want to go. It would be horrible and uncomfortable, and you would have resistance. So to get to the place that you want to go, you have to know where you want to go. How are you going to get there?
What a combination, like how we last talk about attentional and accidental, right? The John Maxwell, the second chapter is the law of awareness. Like when you're saying where you want to go, then he's mentioning also, you must know yourself to grow yourself. Like going is the one thing and growing is the other thing. Like how we can grow and know what we are doing and what we're going to do next. Lots of people, when we are talking about, even last week, when Dr. Ajina mentioned about your courage and consistency, and when we are saying awareness, if we don't have awareness, doesn't matter who's talking, who's a leader, and what book we are reading. If we don't know what we want, how are we going to grow? How are we going to go? If we don't know the direction, even if we are saying, when we are listening each other, sometime this is a human, when Claudia touched about the mind. And I'm always thinking, everybody is a unique. They have a uniqueness. Sometimes it's took forever to find out. If your circle or your influencer or your friends tell you, oh, you are unique with this, or you find your uniqueness, I think little easy to grow. Sometimes we are reading so many books, we are getting so many nuggets when we go in a meeting or listening something, but until we are not applying, nothing will we work. Because every single day, through my destiny or my journey, when I'm seeing the new things, I'm trying to apply. Everything is work? No. I'm stick with everything? No. Because we are all humans. We need to find our own strength, or you have to believe you are going in the right direction, you're gonna reach it. Then nothing will impossible. That's like I always believe and say.
And so the first thing we want to invite you to do is to make your map. And to make a map, you need to know the place where you are. You also need to know the place that you want to go. So where do you want to go doesn't mean you have to separate it in two parts. Where do you want to go in life? And the business itself can become your fuel, your vehicle to take you to that place. So becoming platinum is a vehicle to getting somewhere. So you want to ask yourself, and it's very simple, this exercise, you want to ask yourself always why. And so I want to get the first question out, which is why for life? Like, why did you choose for life? You need to do your own self-coaching of why you are in this company and why are you in network marketing. So my first question is, ask yourself why for life and why network marketing. And this is your time to open the mics or write me in the chat. So we're doing a coaching, remember, so you guys are going to answer, because today I'm not presenting, today I'm coaching, which means I need people answering. So why for life? I want to see some answers in the chat. I see Dr. Gina coming in. Dr. Gina, I'm doing coaching today versus talking and doing a workshop. We're going to do a live one-on-one with everyone. So Dr. Gina, the first question of the day is why for life? So 2022, you're here, you're in this meeting, you are, still active because you're in the meeting. So I want you to ask yourself, why for life? Okay, Ernest, to achieve financial freedom. Some more answers. Don't be shy because I need people to be commenting. If you're shy of the camera, you got to write it on the chat like Ernest did. Why for life? Kulwinder, why for life for you?
Why for life for me? I love to help others. First, I get a help from for life. That's why I fell in love with the transfer factor. And I see the big vision when I help my family with so many things. And then now I'm seeing this is the one thing I can do it, because anyway, I'm going to use the product and I can create a income.
Okay, so that was a very good exercise. Ernest, thank you for having courage, like Dr. Regina taught us last week. And Kulwinder, thank you for putting it very well in words. This is the kind of answer I want you to have. Why? Because if you don't know where you want to get, you will not get there. So the first reason in your list of why you're here, you're the one that you're supposed to know. So Kulwinder loves helping people. Ernest wants financial freedom. Remember, for life and network marketing are the vehicle, but the destination, what is the destination? That's the destination for Kulwinder is helping people through something she likes and can recommend. And Ernest, her destination is to achieve financial freedom. And so I want everybody to stop again and give me a few more answers, because I need to get this from you in order to even move forward. If not, you're going to have a year where the titles are going to be weak or the titles are not going to make it. So you need to have a clear road and journey of why. And so myself, like Kulwinder, yes, I want financial freedom. And yes, I want 2022 to be the year that I achieve my next level. But why I do it? I love working from home. I really do. I love and I believe strongly that network marketing is the kind of opportunity that any woman that has a smaller child can do without having to leave her house. Why do I know? An example is Kulwinder Samra. Kulwinder, since I met her, I met Kulwinder 20 years ago, and she has said, for those of you that do not know, I was hired by a company to be her manager. But what I learned was reciprocous, because what I saw was that Kulwinder was able to raise her 5 children. We've been friends 20 years, so I've seen her children grow, and she has never been employed. In a way, she was a teacher, but she was a sub teacher, so she could kind of go when they called her. So she was still freelancing. She was not like she has to go every day from 9 to 4. But what she did have was Avon, which was the company where we met. That is a beauty company. And every day I saw her taking care of her clients, handing out her flyers, talking to people, signing up her team. And what I saw was that she had other companies. Now it was Avon was her main income. She was one of the best in this country, not even in the city. And I saw that there was freedom in time. So my reason for doing network marketing is because I love the concept of mothers with young children like myself being able to do this from home. I've seen it. Now, why for life? Because remember, I put the question in 2, and Doro kind of gave it to me. Thank you, Doro, for that. Because I wanted network marketing because it allows women with small children to do a business from home. So that's my reason why network marketing. Now, why for life? Kulwinder said it, Doro said it, because I wanted to choose a product that I can take. Kulwinder said it, and I like it. I mean, for me, for life is already part of my life. I love taking the product and I can share with others easily because it's a product that has to do with health. If not, and this is where you need to ask yourself if this is really the company, maybe you do financial services. I talked with her the other day. There's very good companies doing financial. I tried to do insurance test. I didn't like it. Maybe you like a travel company. You know, they do a lot of trips. I like traveling, but I want to travel. I don't know if I want to like invite people to do traveling with network marketing. But for me, it's easy to tell people I care about my health. And I have the most amazing products for immune system. You know, would you like to know more about it? So for me, it just comes out easy. Why didn't we choose Avon in the way Kulwinder and I left Avon? Because I didn't think the company was heading the way that I wanted it to go, which was organic, you know, free of chemicals. I want something where I don't want things that are, you know, not healthy for my body. And even though Avon has a great line and they're heading that way, I wanted a company that like ours, that is very clear about the message of we take care of immune systems. And this is it. Like we take care of health. Kulwinder.
And if like I gonna add, when I switched from A1, I'm very success. I'm in 3rd level on my place and I'm doing very well. And when I lost in my son in 2004, I see this networking like more bigger picture, because A1 that time only is a locally. I'm looking something globally. That time I understand what is a networking even is, how I understand, because like my business, more than 1 year, one of my friend handle it. With my teaching job is a bigger than that networking. And I can't send anybody for like that job because doesn't matter, I have it, because only that degree I can use it. Then since that I'm start looking other opportunities. When I find this one, I said, yeah, that's like match me, because I love like cooking from home, from scratch. And I know about a colostrum because we are using for back home. And I know what is the benefit for breast milk. And these like little nuggets hit me, and it's like match me, I can do it. But like I get so technical with the transfer factor. Now people don't need only transfer factor, people need me first. And I'm trending myself, I'm learning more. And now that like product give me opportunity to meet you guys globally. I'm not like that global before. And that's it. Like I'm looking now what I find. And when I see David's mom's speak on stage, and she talk about this like a natural product, it's hit me like really hard as a mother. And their concept, we're gonna take a transfer factor every household. And since that day, from 2015 to now, I'm a diamond. I didn't grow that above yet, but like my vision every day getting more clear. And I'm like getting more passionate how immune system is working, why God gave us with the like born with the immune system. And I'm learning now when we are talking to like sometime, like so many times, in a month or week, I talk to Dr. Regina, like, or for pick up phone call and call a doctor. Before we have a fear, like when we are talking to doctor. Now we are learning from doctor. It's like amazing. I'm finding we are in the right path and right time and right direction. That's like I every day when I'm seeing like these calls and I'm seeing these products, I'm saying, oh my God, we are learning, we are going on that level. We are getting a free education from our doctors, Dr. Regina. I have a like doctor in Australia. I know doctor in India with the 4Life. When we talking to them, like it's making like a more like a fun. What do you think about that?
I agree. I never thought that my closest group would actually be part of having doctors around the world of the category of Dr. Gina that I can actually call my friend. So that's absolutely true. And so what I want you to do, the first exercise, if you haven't been able to write it, is that you need to write 10 things that you like about 4Life. And Dave Daughtry, our great mentor, always told us this from the beginning. 10 things you need to prepare yourself. So the fact that you are not answering to me, well, doesn't necessarily mean that you don't know your answer, but I did ask you to write it for me. I know some people did, but I want to push you to become more active. So I want you to continue writing why 4Life, why network marketing. If you don't know the answer, it's okay. We are here to help you. But this is where we are stuck. If you don't know why you're doing this, you're never going to get to the place that you want to be because you don't know where you want to go. You understand what I mean? So again, I want you to do homework if you haven't been able to answer as quick as Ernest, who you know, I want financial freedom. So then you go into the second part because I want financial freedom is simple and profound, but you want to ask yourself. So I'm going to, Ernest already talked to me a little bit. So Ernest, can you tell me why? And so you ask yourself again, why do you, she was ready to connect with people across the globe. Okay, but go back to the original answer. You said, I want financial freedom. Now she did it because I love to travel and I want to meet people around the world. She opened the mic earlier. She said, I want to go to Canada. Well, it takes money to go to Canada, but hey, if you have a good job, maybe you have money, but it also needs time. And so network marketing is such a great opportunity because not only can you make the money, you can also travel as part of your business and you get to meet new friends from around the world. So it just compiles everything because you could be a big executive. And I'm going to go to Bansi again. I don't like to pick on her, but most of you know that she's a lawyer. And so again, the question would be, can a lawyer, not necessarily Bansi's doing network marketing, so she already cut the mold and she's different. But let's say, you know, a very busy lawyer. Do they have money? Yeah, maybe. Can they travel anywhere and everywhere? No, they have cases, they have court, they have each case they have to read, you know, files and so she has to take a vacation, maybe 1, maybe 2 weeks a year, hopefully 3. Let's talk about if you are a farmer, right? Or if you are in a warehouse and you are, you know, you don't have a university degree. Can you travel the world? Absolutely not. You won't have enough to pay your rent. And so again, these things are things that make network marketing a very attractive business, but you have to know these things to be able to share with others. Because once you share with others your passion, then they want to do what you do. And so you need to know where you want to go. So I'm going to go to the next question. Jesse wrote it. Let's see. Why network marketing? Power of time leverage, residual income, travel around the world and connect with other network marketing professionals. Very good. Why 4Life? Infinity pay plan, uniqueness of transfer factor, and the timing in Africa. Jessie, thank you. So again, this is just an example of why Jessie is growing in her business. She knows exactly where she's going. She has the roadmap. She says, this is why I like it, why I want to get there. And now with my mentor, I will make a roadmap that I will follow and adjust if necessary. But she knows where she's going. So I invite every single one of you to get some paper or to get a journal and to start writing these things. Why? Why? If you've been a long time in for life, maybe you've been a long time in network marketing. Why are you still in network marketing? Maybe you've been years in for life and you haven't reached the first title. That's okay. It takes time, but why are you still in for life? Maybe you changed companies and you came back to for life. Why did you come back? Maybe you're planning on changing companies. Why are you planning on leaving for life? Like, you have to ask yourself why. And before I jump to the next one, I'm going to read you. Janet is now. Because you're not alone. I love that one. You're in it by myself, but never, never by yourself. You're always somebody supporting you. To find out your why, you have to have passion and purpose. So I got this book from one of my leaders. It was Beth, and I actually want to read you a paragraph that is in the beginning of the book. It's a dreams journal. And so the dreams, you write what you want, you make a list of the things you want, but this is the beginning of it. And I really think it's appropriate for today. It says passion and purpose. Passion in your life brings a sense of purpose and meaning to your everyday. Whatever you're passionate about will help you understand your values in life. If you know what brings you excitement and meaning, you can choose to experience more of it. Your passion and the things that give you feeling of purpose will help you when jotting down your dreams. In the Dream Index, think about your life, then answer these questions and brainstorm some ideas below. You can look back on your answers if you need some inspiration when recording your dreams. And the question they have here on the first page is, what are you passionate about and what gives your life meaning? So let's start with that. What did Kulwinder say? She likes helping people. What did another of the people that answered? She likes traveling and meeting people. So when you have a sense of your passion, you know, I like teaching people, I like meeting people, I like traveling. Again, ask yourself why. Why do you like helping people? Like, is this something that, you know, because you haven't helped enough, or because you have helped since forever? Like, why do you like it? And so you just keep going into your question, why? And that gives you a clear answer, like Jessie answered for us, which is in these. Now, the other thing, and again, remember, this is some exercises I'm giving you. You write 10 things that you like about for life. And I like how Jessie did it. She did it specific to her country and her continent. So she said, because I like the infinity pay plan. And so again, my question would be, how many of you know what an infinity pay plan is? And, you know, because she's clear, I like the infinity pay plan too. Kulwinder said, and Jessie said, because I like the uniqueness of transfer factor. Kulwinder said, I already knew what colostrum was, and I just didn't, you know, it was just a perfect match. And for Jessie, again, to put her as a good example, timing, which is, wow, and not only for Africa, Jessie, but what at the perfect timing for a company like ours, when we know that this thing is not going to go away. We know that strong immune systems is what's going to beat it. We're all going to get sick. If you haven't gotten sick, you're probably going to get sick. And it's okay, because what our bodies are designed to get sick and heal, to get sick and heal. We're not designed to not get sick. Like, what kind of body would we be? But the true of it, and you've learned this from every single training that Dr. Regina and now the other leaders are giving, is how fast your own immune system is going to respond. So it's not, oh God, please don't make me get sick. It's like a prayer that would be impossible. We are living humans. We are supposed to get sick. But it's how fast your immune system will respond, how efficiently your immune system will respond. And this is where we bring something that other companies cannot bring. Other companies do not have what we have. We have a treasure right now since 2 years ago. So let's not stop talking about it. Now, The next question is, this is a simple question. Who has done already their dream board this year, not last year? Who has done the dream board or the dream book, or who has written their goals in a paper? I want to see some answers in the chat, or you can take off your mic. Who, today is the January 24th. Who has taken a paper, or well, if you're doing it in a computer, wherever you're doing it, who has already done their goals for 2022? Okay, too much silence. I mean, like in a classroom where everybody's very quiet. You did it in a video form? How cool is that? And when are you going to show it to us? Can we see it today? Ernest, where is that video? Can you send it to me through WhatsApp, or can you share it in the screen? That's amazing. I haven't done it in a video. So what happens, Ernest, let me know what if we can share that. Bansi, very good, very good. So what I want everybody to do is grab a piece of paper and do it again. But can I show it? Am I authorized to show it so I can show it by the end of the meeting? So what happens is you have to know what you want and you want to write it down. I love that Ernest is very, very, 21st century, 22nd century, very advanced, but one thing is true. The power of writing, and again, remember I told you I was in a course last week, and the lady that was teaching this, it was about manifesting dreams, gave me really something as the gift that I got many gifts from that day, but one of them was that you can type it and it's fine. You can write it on your notes, on your phone and everything. But the power that comes from the hand that God gave you into a pen or pencil and into the paper helps you manifest the dream in a different way. You are actually connecting your brain cells to the action, and it's not that you don't connect it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not that you don't connect it when you're typing, but sometimes it just doesn't do it like the way that paper and pen or pencil used to do. So I love the video. I actually also want to be very, paperless, but then there are some things, and I think that for this one is important that you want to write it in a journal form. So Ernest did it on a video, and then Bansi did it. Bansi, did you do it on paper, in the computer? Now, the next question is, who has never done a vision board, a dream board, and has no idea about what we're talking about? Please be honest, because it's very important. You will not be able to get where you want to go if you don't have a vision board or a dream board. So I want you to be honest with the group and say, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done one. Or I know what it is, but I've never done one. So can somebody tell me that they have never done one, that they have no idea what it is? Because if not, then I will assume everybody knows what a vision board or a dream board is.
Let me share my thoughts. So many times, like when we are talking about writing, like Claudia knows me, I can tell you guys today, I never ever did a calendar before, but I have when I'm doing A1, I have more number than in my team, and more number in everything. Since in a 4 life, I'm every time I'm picking a pen, I'm gonna write a dream, I'm gonna do this year. But I don't know what is a wrong. I'm gonna say God is not happy to letting me to put it on a paper jet. Even I buy this time a dream book, I'm gonna plan 100 things in my head. But this January, since after Christmas, so many things happening in a family. Yesterday I'm sitting, I'm doing what I need to do, but I'm doing quietly my business and everything, how much my body allow. Yesterday I'm thinking and I'm talking to God. I said, God, every time I'm changing my wisdom, I'm gonna put it on a paper. I done so many things in my life. Why you are not letting me? because like this year I planned like in starting in Christmas, I said like I'm gonna put everything on paper every day. I'm on a video, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But like since Christmas to until like yesterday, I'm feeling like today a little bit better. But I get like I couldn't write it because sometimes we plan so many things, then our body and family life or something happen, we can't do it. Interpreter agency. And I gonna pick up my phone, my interpreter call coming.
Yes, so I see where she's going at, and I know that Nancy said she actually did it in paper, and so I want everybody second homework. So what was the first homework? And somebody write me on the chat the things that I have left as homework for next week. What did we say we need to do? I said our great leader Dave Daughtry always says you need to do this in your first, you know, your first, the 4 steps of success. What is it? Can somebody tell me the first homework? Write 10 things that you love about for life. Once you fall, you know what, this is actually a great exercise to do 10 reasons. Thank you, Ernest. So this is a great exercise to do with anything in life. For those of you that are married and that have been married for a long time, I want you to actually write 10 things that you like about your husband or wife. And so this is a good exercise, trust me. So when you do that and you analyze why you are with that person or why you are with that company, it helps you get back into focus. So 10 things. What was the second homework? Ernest is taking notes, so she's going to do it. What was the second one? Well, if you don't know yet why, you're going to write your why. And then the next one, you're going to get a book or a journal, and you're going to journal. I'm going to join on my phone, and I'm going to show you a very short video that I chose for today. And I think you are all going to enjoy it. I hope you do. I don't know why my laptop is not working, so I just have to do it on the phone. 1 second, please. And I want you to be clear. Hello, hello. What happened here? Hello.
Yes.
No, I'm trying to see why my. Let me see. Can you? Let me see if I can do it.
You're gonna share screen, or you gonna just?
I'm gonna share a screen. Where is the? Oh, it's because I joined. Well, no, actually, you're sharing your screen. No, I went into another room. 1 second. 2, 3. It's not the room we're in. Kulwinder, you can continue while I find I'm joining the meeting through my phone.
Where we left,
Where were you? You left off in why you had never written it.
Yeah, that's like sometime I'm asking as a human, like lots of time people, we make a plan, but that plan didn't work the way you think. Like what you do then after? Like you have a regret, or you are like still in a good motivation because you never gave up, you're going to be continuous in the next month. Like do you always like believe that these kind of things, or how you do it, like when this kind of situation and circumstances come in your life? Anybody have any clue, answer, suggestions, how you keep it up yourself back to your full potential, or you're coming back with like a flow again, or you're still believing yourself like that's okay, at least I'm still here, I can do it, like start from like a next month, or you can replan? What you guys do for these kind of things? Anybody have any suggestion, or you can be like unmute and like give me ideas how you do it until like Claudia is setting her video to show us. No.
Oh, the places you
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oops. Something happened here. Hello, can you hear me? No.
It's too much echo.
Mhm.
Maybe you can like unmute on you can mute on the phone. Then the video voice is not gonna come. You mute on a computer too. You have to unmute on computer.
Okay, I got it. Sorry, it just takes a couple of steps. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, and where I got inspired was
Oh, the
because
Places You'll Go by Dr.
can
Seuss.
you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little small and it's actually a children's book, but Dr. Seuss is a very popular kids writer. But why he's famous is because a lot of the material that he writes, you can actually use it in your life for it's a very deep book. These things, if you look at them and you read them to your kids, it makes you think, and you think, wow, what an incredible mind this writer has. And so if you've never read anything from him, he's very, very popular since I think the 50s in the US. And this book talks about the places you'll go. That's why I wanted to choose the where do you want to go, and you have to have clear that place. My phone just locked itself. One second. Got to share that screen again. So it's just a very short video. It's let's share screen again. It doesn't have the full book, but you'll get an idea with what I just found there. Please write down the book if you want to maybe read it. You can find it. Kulwinder, tell me if you can hear this.
Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the hack and cracks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, or Mordecai, Alley, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Story.
Okay, let me just stop that broadcast, and I'm just going to all right, what did you think about that book? I want some comments because we're closing. It's 1 p.m. and I want to see anything that stayed with you about the places you'll go. Did that make it a little more clear? Remember that one of the big goals is to read a book. Today you read a book, the first book of the year. We read the whole book. So somebody read it for us. But what did you think about that? What did you think about what deep message Dr. Seuss is trying to tell us? What stayed with you? Can somebody give me something? Doro, Margaret, Ernest?
Decide where to go.
Margaret, you took off your mic.
Yes.
What did you think about
I'm
it?
saying,
We're not hearing you. Is it me?
it
Yeah,
has
it's me.
encouraged me that the business I'm doing, I have to decide where I want to go, whether it is the way up or the way down. And also I have to be on top of everything.
Ah, I like that. You see, it's a game of words, but it's so clear when you read the book, when you hear the book and you're like, I'm that person, like, you know, and thank you, Margaret. Can somebody else tell me something that the book spoke to them today before we close? Anybody? Take off your mic. Florence. Oh, Florence took off her mic. I thought Florence was going to talk. So here's the thing.
Doro, right? With challenges or not, you will be definitely go.
Yes, and I like the part that they say, for me, the part that played today, I read this book a lot. Oh, let me see what Ernest says. On the road to achieving your goals, there will be obstacles, but you have to overcome them and overcome them to achieve goals. Very good. I think that Doro and Ernest are getting this, and the participation actually counts when you are a little more active. Kulwinder and everybody.
Yeah. Even like I'm asking before you guys are suggestion, like I'm seeing myself. I always give a credit what I'm doing as a mother. I'm doing enough, like, but this is, I'm add up, like I'm getting every time more clear. I'm saying I'm going in a direction, but like so many obstacles and challenges are come. Like as soon as I'm reaching little up, something is like a miracle happen. I get pushed back again. But I'm saying, God, give me a strength. I'm going in the right direction. Whatever I'm doing, I'm believing myself I'm gonna do it. That's me.
Very good. And you need to ask direction to the one that gives it all, right? Because who else? So for me, it was the waiting place. When she went through the book, didn't you guys feel that sometimes we are in that waiting place and we're waiting for things to happen? But then what does the little guide that do? They're like, oh, no, this is not where I want to be. I don't want to be waiting. And so my final thought for today is be clear about manifesting what you want. Manifesting is putting it in a book. It's knowing exactly the way that you want that house or that trip. So for Doro or Ernest, I can't remember, she said, I like to travel. I want you to visualize the trip that you're going to go. Is it in Africa, or is it in Kenya, or is it to Canada to see the Niagara Falls? Like, I need you to start visualizing those dreams. And when you visualize them and you put them on a vision board, and the vision board, if you're not very good, you can do cutouts, you can do it in a drawing, you can use a printer and have it printed in your printer, whatever you decide. And if not, then just write it. But you need to manifest the dream. The dream needs to be, I want to go and I want to visit my sister to the next village or the next town or the next city. Or it has to be, I want to go meet Kulwinder so she can make me some homemade food, Indian, and I want to see Canada in winter because I want to see what snow feels like. And I want you to dream and visualize snow and close your eyes and think how the snow smells and how does snow feel. And the same thing if you want a house. How does your house look? Is it a house of 1 bedroom or 5 bedrooms? Is it a house with 1 bathroom or 5 bathrooms? Does it have a patio in the back? Does it have 2 floors? Does it have a garden, or is it cement, the entrance? Is the door round or is the door square? Is your door white or is your door black? What does the handle look like? Is it gold? Is it silver? And this is the power of manifestation. So you must have it clear what you really want in this life. So, and again, going back to my first person that answered, financial freedom, we all want it. But why? What is financial freedom? It's interpretation. What financial freedom is for Dr. Regina is different than Kulwinder and is different for Jesse. What is financial freedom to you? Do not follow just because somebody sold you the idea that you can reach financial freedom to network marketing and that you can reach time freedom by joining for life. If you're not clear about what financial freedom means to you and what time freedom means to you, then you're not going to go to the places that you need to go because you don't even know where you're going. So that was the message for today. Dr. Regina, I will add the clip. That was the first one I found. I will add the clip to your group, your transfer factor group. And remember that we have some homework. So please, if you can send it to me or send it to your upline or send it to Dr. Regina, have clear 10 things that you love about for life. And my challenge to you, send it to your upline or to me or to Dr. Regina, why for life and why network marketing in 2022. Okay? So this is it for today. Everybody go have a good night. Everybody in Africa, have a good lunch. Everybody in this side of the country. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. And I will put that clip for the transfer factor group so Dr. Regina can share and you guys can look at it again and check it out. I love you all. Claudia from Canada, Kulwinder, you want to say final goodbye?
Hello, and thank you. Everybody have a blessing. How Claudia gave our last remarks, like we have to like picturize our things, like every word is like differently stuck with your journey and the way you want to do it, like what is your capacity and weaknesses. We have to see ourselves. We don't have to beat ourselves. We have to enjoy what we are doing. Always say I'm not like a six-figure from in the numbers, but from my heart more than six-figure. But I have a like good like time balance, freedom, everything with the money wise. God is blessed, and I'm assuming to go more further. That's like I'm working for it. Like we have to be like enjoy what we are doing. That's like me, and I bless everybody. God bless us with like our wisdom. He sent us here for a reason. We are finding our reasons every day when we are growing in different directions and different ways. Thank you, and see you, loved you all from here.
Bye-bye, everybody. I'm adding to the transfer factor group the clip, and please make sure that you have 6 or 7, I don't know if we have 31 days. Yeah, 31 days, 7 more days to make January the month where you know what's going to happen in 2022. Don't start wandering around and get lost in strange places. You need to know where you're going. Write it down. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.